Hey, there's Mike here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video called Investing $5 a Day After 1 Year and 7 Months Robinhood Portfolio. This video caught my attention simply because we always talk about when doing like online marketing, we say like, you don't like spend that $5 that you would spend on a Starbucks, put that into your business, put that into Facebook ads, blah, blah, blah. Well, with this, you just simply have to take the money, put it into a portfolio, into the stock market, and forget about it, whether it's index funds or simply a stock that you prefer. And it's you let the other people, their business run for you, and you just sit back and potentially take profits from it. So I want to see if this actually worked out for him and how much money he made or lost from this. I'm going to go ahead and like his video here. If you guys can like my video as well, it really helps out with the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it so much. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let's jump into this.
Back in January of 2022, I decided to invest $5 every single day into the Robinhood automatic investment program. This would take $5 a day, automatically invest it into the stock market. All I had to do is fund the account, sit back, relax, and hopefully make some money.
I wonder if he's being sponsored by Robinhood for this. I mean, it would make sense that he would have some kind of a link for it, but let's see.
But because I got so many comments on my update videos in the past, I decided I'm going to update you every single month. So here is your July update on where we're going. Now, if you're somebody that's just starting off and you're wondering how to get started with investing and you don't have a lot of money, this is a great place to consider. $5.
And that's what I think. $5 is a very reasonable way of investing. Like if you're going to take your whole savings, whether it is $500 or $500,000 and throw into the stock market, I mean, that's really risky. But putting $5 a day aside, I think most people that have a normal salary that are not just kind of scraping by, I think most people have $5 just laying around to invest.
It's only $5 a day. You invest it, you set it, and forget it. And what I mean by forget it is you truly forget it. There's going to be days that you're going to see like it goes down in price. And then there's going to be days that you're like, hey, I'm making a lot of money, but don't touch it. The goal is these $5 every single day. We're going to let it grow over the next 10 years and see what happens.
The hardest part is not looking at it. I've had stock portfolios where I had a lot of my money inside the portfolio, and I would just like every single day, I'd be looking at it, and I'd be going crazy. Like on the days that it would go way up, I'd be super pumped about it, but then there'd be days where I'd like lose $10,000, $20,000 in one day, and it would just be devastating. And I would just be thinking, oh, what should I do here? And that's what leads to panic selling, which I have done before, and it's very dangerous. So it's best not to look at it.
And then we're going to look back on our portfolio and say, wow, for only $5 a day, here's what it grew to. Now, as I mentioned, I use Robinhood's automatic investment program. And that means that all I do is I transfer money in from my bank account into Robinhood app, and then I said, go ahead and put $5 every day into VOO. Now, the reason I'm selecting this particular fund is it's because it's easy and basic. It tracks the S&P 500. That's the top 500 companies in America. And then I decided to mix it up a bit.
That's a smart thing to invest in, especially if you don't know anything about the stock market. Just invest in the whole thing. And of course, I don't give investing advice, but if I was going to give advice to myself, I mean, that's the best thing, because most of us aren't stock market experts.
Another $5, so now it's $10 a day. I get it. But, you know, once you scale up too, you should do the same thing, right? So $10 a day. But the other $5 is not going into VOO, it's going into Ethereum. So now I got stocks and crypto working in this particular portfolio.
Of course, that's risky. And crypto stuff can be very risky, but like if you're not putting so much into it, if you're not investing like $100 a day or something, if you're just putting in like $5 a day and you end up losing it, it's not the end of the world.
But here's the difference. Cryptocurrency is open 24/7. So all I have to do is fund my account, $5 a day into Ethereum, and I never have to worry about touching it. Robinhood automatically just invests. Boom, 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 every single day. But for the stock market's only open Monday through Friday. It's closed on the weekends and all U.S. major holidays. So I had to make up for that. And what I was doing is I was going in there on Monday and basically putting $10 as a manual investment into VOO to make up for the Saturdays and Sundays and from time to time the holidays. But then some of you left some great comments on my prior videos, and I really appreciate those comments.
I love that he's being transparent about this. I'd be interested in following along with this journey.
Keep dropping them down below. Even though I may not respond to every single comment, I do actually read every single comment that you put in here. This is a good idea. How about $7 a day? Because if you do $7 a day Monday through Friday, it would make up for the Saturday and Sunday automatically. So there we go. That's exactly what I'm doing now. $7 a day, but it's actually still only $5 every single day of the year. Here we are on Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO. Now you can see right now it's going for $407 per share. But the beauty of Robinhood is you can invest with only $5 or
Yeah, the nice thing, you don't have to actually buy like that full share.
$1. It's called fractional share trading. You don't have to sit here and find $407 to invest in this. That would be a lot for people who are just starting off. So far, I have a total share amount of 7.38 shares. So of course, from January 2022 until now, I've invested enough that I've gained up to 7.3 shares.
Look at that. He's made 8% on it. That's great.
My average cost, take a look at the average cost, $375.59. And that's because I was investing $5 a day throughout 2022. 2022 was a terrible year for the stock market. So I was taking advantage of all those dips automatically by my investment every single
It's really smart.
day. So as long as the current price up here, right up here where it says 407, is above your average cost, whatever your average cost of whatever you're investing in is, as long as it's above that, you're making money. Unrealized, of course, but you're making money.
And that's the thing. It's you don't make the money or lose the money, which is important, until you sell it. So even if it goes way down, if you don't sell it, if you don't look at it every day, then you're not going to lose that money until you've actually put the trade in.
That's what's going on. So my market value right now is worth $3,004.21. That means my total return so far is $232.12 as of the recording of this video. Now, I will say there have been times that it shows negative. Now, again, it will never go below zero. A lot of people ask me that. Will you owe money? No. The worst that could happen is this goes to zero. But if that happens, we have bigger issues to worry about.
Yeah, if the stock market goes to zero, everyone's screwed.
But right now, I'm up. So if I sold, I would have made an additional $232 just by investing $5 a day. So imagine all the times that you're like pissing away money and you're like, man, I could have invested it and now I would have had $3,000. Stacked on top of that, though.
Think about that, though. Like all the money that you waste on stuff, like whether it is if you're a smoker or if you're a drinker or if you have a junk food habit, if you could just kind of once in a while, instead of putting it into that, you just take that extra $5 and put it aside. It adds up over time.
For the stock market, it doesn't apply to crypto, but it applies to the stock market, is dividends. See, every time you buy shares of dividend-paying stocks or dividend-paying ETFs in this case, they pay you dividends typically every 3 months, simply for owning the share of stock. So up here you can see on July 5th of 2023, I'm going to get $11.58. They're paying me $11 because of the amount of shares that I own.
I love dividends. They're paying you essentially not to sell, and it's amazing to have that extra money put into your account.
So even though I'm still doing my $5 a day and this growth down here is $232, it's coupled with the fact that I'm going to get paid dividends every 3 months on top of that. So that's an additional, 2 free days of investing, if you look at it that way. So go find your favorite ETF. Go find maybe some of your favorite stocks. Check them out and start investing today. You could just do $1. You could do $2, $3. It doesn't matter. Just start today, but make sure you always do your own research. None of this today is financial advice.
So everyone says, even me, like I was like, it's not financial advice. I'm not giving you financial advice just because like I don't want to tell you guys to do something and then you go and you do it and you lose money with it. Like I don't know what the stock market's going to do. He doesn't know what it's going to do. No one does. But over time, in general, the stock market has over the years, it's gone up. And it goes down and it goes back up again. But in general, it's a safe investment. But of course, for people that freak out when it drops down and there's a correction and it goes down 20% and you sell, that's when there's a problem. That's when a lot of people lose money. And that's why you shouldn't look at it all the time.
Let's take a look at Ethereum. Now, the thing with crypto is a wild child. It's going to go up, down, sideways, upside down, inside out very quickly. There's going to be times that you're up, down, and it's going to be like stomach wrenching from time to time. I will say right now,
how many people have you had that maybe you bought some Bitcoin and when it went way up, it was like $60,000 or something. I even considered, I was like, am I missing out on this? Do I need to buy this right now? Is it going to go up to 120,000? Is it going to go up to $1 million? But then it dropped way back down again. So who knows? In A few years from now, maybe it's going to go way back up again. Maybe it's going to drop to zero. Nobody knows.
For July, it's looking good. But maybe in August, it's not going to look good. And then I'm going to come back with a video and say, hey, I'm negative $300. It could happen. I'm ready for it because, like I said, we're going to wait here 10 years. Ethereum is going for $1,920.
I think if you're investing like $5 a day into something and it goes way down, you're not really going to be that sad about it. It's going to kind of suck a little bit, but it's kind of like almost a game, almost like playing around, which kind of Robinhood, I think, has made it kind of that experience for people. But it kind of makes it into a game. And if you kind of think about it as a game, then hopefully you're not going to make a rash decision and sell once it's gone down, which they do. They go down. So just be prepared for that.
$20 for one Ethereum. Now, because I've been investing in this $5 a day since January of 2022, I now have 1.548358 Ethereum. That's what's really cool to me, because years ago, I would look at an entire Ethereum and be like, man, that's a lot of money. But now, because of just $5 a day, I own 1.5 Ethereum. And I think by the end of the year, maybe, or maybe early next year in 2024, I'll have 2 Ethereum. Of course, all depends on the price. As long as it stays low, I'll be able to rack up enough to get 2 Ethereum.
It's almost like you kind of want the price to go down, because if the price goes down, you can get more. It's like it goes on sale.
Average cost is $17.0163. As I mentioned earlier, as long as it's above that, you're going to be making money. So as you know, right up here, it's going for $1,900. My average cost is only $1,700, which means I am positive. As you can see right here, $338.52. And that keeps going around. It keeps obviously fluctuating, but that is a 12% improvement on all of the investment that I've made thus far.
You know, a lot of you watching might be going, well, that's not very much money. I'm not going to get rich quick from that. But I mean, this is real. This is how real people make real money. Not many people get rich quick. It doesn't really happen. It's slowly. And this is a real way that real people build wealth.
Now, a lot of people are asking very good questions. One question that they ask is, what about the fees, the brokerage fees? Well, Robinhood offers commission-free trading, so I don't have to worry about that. But I did have a brokerage in the past, this was years ago, that charged you $9 in commissions every time you wanted to buy or sell. So obviously, $5 every day would make no sense, because now you're paying $5 into your investment, but then you got to pay this brokerage $9 just to do that. That would be dumb and stupid, let's be honest, because you're wasting a lot of money. So I do know that some international friends here that are watching, it's tough because your brokerages in the international market do still charge that commission, which that would be very tough to do at $5 every day. Now, if you do have access to something like Robinhood, if you can download it, link down in the description below.
Okay, there's his affiliate link, which I'm fine with. But I mean, that's how one way he's monetizing this video. Great for him. He's going to make a commission, but he does kind of have a reason to promote this. But again, like I said, it's fine.
That's great, because then you could take advantage of the commission-free trades. Webull is a little bit more expanded than Robinhood. So if you live in certain countries, Webull can service you. They also offer automatic investing. The other question I get is more probably like just a smart-ass type of comment, but a lot of people ask, well, why only $5 a day? But the point of the video, guys, is that this is to inspire people to just get started.
He most likely has more money that he's investing in other things. Yeah, this is just kind of a fun video thing.
You know, when I was like young, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, let alone the fact of the commission. But if I was young here today, I still wouldn't know what the heck I was doing. I would love to just say, wait, all it takes is I can just start with that and then go from there. Yes, that's the point. And then what you do is you scale your money up. You grow over time. As you make more money, as you get raises, as you find side hustles, then you can invest more of that money in, and then eventually get to a point where you can be financially independent.
One of the biggest mistakes I see people do is they make a bunch of money, or their salary goes up, and they take that money and they start buying extra things that they really don't need with it. And they start trying to enhance their life with it, and they try to make it so they get better cars and better houses and stuff. It's great if you get to the point where you can afford that. But until you can afford that, you really need to be focusing on investing. And whether it's in the stock market or in real estate, you need to be focusing on building your wealth.
Sure, it's going to take more than $5 a day to become financially independent, but it all depends on your personal finance plan.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. What do you guys think of this method? Is it something you think you could do? Do you understand the fact that it's definitely one of those things that I know we talk a lot about internet marketing and different software and courses on this channel, but this is another way of being able to take money that maybe you would have invested in a course or a software and maybe never even used. And I see, unfortunately, a lot of people will buy this stuff and they'll never use it. Maybe you could take that money and invest in something like this as well. Again, I have no financial incentive for telling you to do that. Actually, it's probably bad for me to tell you to do that because I want you to buy through my affiliate links, but I really would prefer that you are financially stable. And if you're financially stable, then you can buy more stuff through my link. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit that bell notification. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks.